Good morning, everyone. I am getting ready to go to church here and I'm going to do some makeup. I'm just waiting for Eli to wake up, so I thought I might as well video what I'm going to do today. So I'll kind of talk a little bit as I go along, and thank you so much for watching the video. So first I want to start with my base. I have the CC cream, which is like a tinted moisturizer, and I'm just going to squirt a little bit on my face here. And this first color I'm using is the Very Light, but it makes me look kind of pale. I tried it last time just by itself. So I'm going to darken it just a tiny bit with the next shade up, and that is the light to medium. There's 5 different shades, so this is my first time using this one, so you can see, just kind of prime it a little bit. Just gonna put a little bit on here, and I'm gonna blend it in. And I have my mirror here to the side, so let me kind of take care of this here for a minute. Just mixing the colors a little bit so I don't look like ghostly pale. But that light to medium is just a tad bit too dark for me, so I don't want to use it just by itself. It makes me look just a little orange. So I'm just using my blending sponge here, blending away. And before I finish all the way blending, I'm going to take my under eye corrector, and I'm just going to apply this kind of liberally, just right under both eyes. Kind of help with the darkness under my eyes there. So I'm just going to blend that in, and right away you can see, even though I'm not all the way done blending, how much a difference that makes. I'm just going to keep blending here. I want to blend up pretty far into the hairline. I'm going to wear my hair down. I'm not going to wear this kind of hair wrap to church, obviously, but I don't want there to be an obvious line or a mixed match of color. So this is just basically like a tinted moisturizer, like I said, but it is like a very light foundation, and it helps moisturize the skin. It's not gonna cake on like some moisturizers can do. I just want to blend it into my chin here. Get my upper lip. I'm going to do, I think, just a little bit on this side, so I'm going to apply just a little more on this side and just blend that in. This blending sponge helps give it a really nice thin coverage, evens it out. You're not caking on the CC cream or foundation, whichever you choose to use it with. Pull my eyes down here a little bit so I don't kind of get it in the wrinkles. I got little baby wrinkles coming on. Alright, so my goal is just to make this as close to my skin tone as I can. I'm not trying to create a new shade for myself. So there's that. And next I'm going to use the lash primer on my eyelashes, and this is going to help reduce clumping. I have really long eyelashes, and I'm also using a waterproof mascara, so between the two of those, sometimes I can get some major clumping when I go in to put on my mascara. So I absolutely love this lash primer. Kind of just coats each individual lash, so you can kind of paint each lash with your mascara, and like I said, reduce that clumping. Alright, so got my lash primer on, and next I am going to do what's called the eye primer, and this is going to go right above here. This is going to be a primer for the eyeshadow that I'm going to be putting on momentarily. So got both my primers on, just going to kind of rub this in a little bit. It's like a little white cream. You can kind of see it here. Just blend it in nicely. I'm going to move my camera over here so that you can see me as I'm working. I think that's a little bit better. Thanks guys for bearing with me. My sponsor encouraged me to do some more videos, so this is what I'm doing. Just get that eye primer all over the place. And then next I am going to use my new brush I got here. This is the eye smudger brush. So I'm going to use it here with this eyeshadow. I just like to put a dark color underneath. And without my glasses, I honestly can't see good enough. So let me park this mirror a little closer. So I'm going to put both colors on and I'm going to blend them together. I have this brown color. I'm just going to do it up into the crease. I'm not going to do a crease cut today. Alright, and then over the whole area, I'm going to do my new Candlelight color. And I'll make sure I post details of all of the products that I'm using, so that if I missed something or that you didn't hear what I said, that I can make sure I get that for you. So I'm just kind of blending here. I'm essentially creating 3 tones. The very top parts up towards my eyebrow I didn't end up blending. So that's just kind of by itself. So let this darker color be closest to the eyelid, kind of unblended. And in the middle I put the lighter color and blended the two together, so you don't have that stark difference between the two. Just kind of take out some of the harshness of that deep brown color. Alright. And next I'm going to use my eyeliner pen here. I'm just going to move this. I'm fighting with this camera today. Sorry, guys. Let me just put it back in its original spot. I think that's better than looking at my shoulder. Let me just move this a little closer. All right. Let me continue working here. Just using my eyeliner pencil here. I have big brown eyes, so I just want to give my eyes that pop, kind of. I'm gonna switch over to my little mirror just to let me see a little bit better over here. I like to do a little extra line, a little bit thicker line on the top, a little bit center line on the bottom if I can help it. I'm going to switch over to this other eye here. I know I'm dominant side, so sometimes this side can be a little extra tricky. Just kind of evening up both here in terms of thickness of the product and thickness of the line I created. Alright, that's good enough for me. I'm not quite a perfectionist when it comes to this. I just like a little highlight on my eyes. And let's see here. Just trying to create a nice even arch here. Just gonna touch up the line here a little bit. Just kind of smudging it down a little bit, just blending it with my finger. That's what I like to do. Blend this one down a little bit. Put a little more definition on this side. Alright, I'll fix that in just a minute. I just wanted to show you just a little bit how I like to do it. And the last step before I put on, let's see, I'm going to put on my blush here. This is the Shy blush color I was showing you guys about last night. I just haven't got to use it yet. Just add a little color to this side here. And I'm gonna use the back side of my cheek brush. Just put a little highlighter here on the top, down my nose. And I'm gonna put my rose colored lip lacquer on. This has to dry, so I'm not going to talk when I put this on. Because this has to dry for a few moments. I have to keep my lips tight so it looks funny, so bear with me. Mascara here. Alright, so I'm going to take a break from this and just apply the top coat because it's dry now. I can feel it's a little tacky. And this lip lacquer will stay on for me probably up to 12 hours, just as long as I keep applying the top coat. So I'm going to just do a few more quick layers of this mascara here. So you can see not by any means I'm perfect at doing any of this, but I have a lot of fun with it, and it just helps build my confidence a little bit, especially when I'm going out somewhere. Just adds a little brightness to my face, especially during the winter time. So just wanted to show you my kind of very simple, basic style. Not a makeup artist by any means, but I definitely have fun with it. I'm definitely learning and practicing. I did my skincare routine last night to get ready for today, so my skin's all ready and prepped. I like to use the Acne set, and I also love to use the Sonicare scrubbing brush. So just a quick little look. Nothing super fancy, nothing super hard. I'll post a picture. I'm going to touch up my eyeliner, but I won't torture you guys with watching that. Thank you so much for watching the video. It's just a quick 20-minute look and out the door. Thanks so much. Have a blessed Sunday.